ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ ọkaka. Ụbọchị ene ka anyị na-etuga eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ. Ndị gboo wee tụọ gị ebighị ebi, onye nwe m, ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe nara ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onweghị ihe ọbụla nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anụkpa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ, maka na okwu nsọ gị na-adịgị ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi, n'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu. Ọ bịa mere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị. Anyị wee na-akpọkụ gị wee na-arịọ gị na-asị, lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka o metụta gị n'obi. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe, biko dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt ka otu a wee wezuga ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbe ekwensu bụ zuu nke mmadụ dị ndụ kere. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị na anyị ga-ekele ha nsọ gị, wee nye gị nsọpụrụ n'ụtụ na ịja mma mgbe niile, n'ihi na anyị enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị. Anyị nwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nsọmụkwụ anyị niile. Ọbịa mere IPOB ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile. Anyị anaghị atụ egwu mmadụ dị ndụ. Anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngọzi, sị gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị refe nwanyị akpụ isi ala nye ka i wee napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu. Anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma, na-asị lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile ka kasị wee baa ha ọnụ, ha wee daa hapụ ikonye ọzọ. Obodo ekwensu bụ zu ala nwekwa n'iyi eze ebube dị ngọzi. Anya ọnwa anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkọ ha nsọ gị, na-asị na enweghị chi ọzọ egwezuga gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị, na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana nwere onye kere na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị ebi, mara onye bụ ka a na-arịọ gị. Ise ise ise.
General Ross, I love you. General Ross, I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna tell you something that I have not said online before. You know, I'm gonna say it now, and I don't know whether that shameless Chikodri is watching. I want you to know that I respect you so much, General Ross. You are indeed a child of heaven. You are Nwachineke. I have not met you one-on-one, but I know that you will give me the privilege of meeting you one day. And I'm going to give you a hug, because in the land of Biafra, you will be remembered. The shameless criminal called Chikodri was calling me some time ago. Hey, come and tell me about Ross. What do you know about Ross? Because they were, some of them have accused me that I'm Ross. Even the shameless boy that have betrayed the prime minister was also asking me about Ross. He doesn't know that Ross that you're seeing here is a spiritual man. I don't even know whether he's a human being. Whether Ross is a human being, I don't even know. Maybe he's an angel. But if Ross is an angel, he will meet me. He will reveal himself to me at the actualization of Biafra. The day our prime minister, and Onye Nduma Nnamdi Kanu, will usher us into the glorious land of Biafra. Only the faithful ones, like General Ross here, will be there to see the goodness of God in the land of Biafra. Because this man here is a child of heaven. Yes, he's a child of heaven. But you see that fake Chikodri that call himself success, that betray his brother, betray the true child of God, our prime minister, Simon Ekpa. Tonight I am bringing you good news from the tabernacle of the prime minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Yesterday he spoke with us, today again, but first and foremost, yesterday he was laughing over the zoo and laughing over all their propaganda and all their lies. And he is very, very impressed with what Donald J. Trump is doing, because Donald J. Trump is making the work very easy for our prime minister. Odogu said that Naga ko Nigeria igwe. There are some things we don't even engage ourselves into. Biafrans must know that I am the Minister of Information, Biafra Republic Government in exile, and our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, is intact, alive and well, and he gives you all a wonderful and a glorious kiss. And he said, tell Biafrans that we are getting close. Do not allow anything to sway you. Don't allow anything to distract you. Focus, because you see the Nigeria you see today, and all the you are seeing around, especially those of them that are brandishing themselves as Biafra freedom fighters, shameless criminals that are looking for how to feed their stomach with food. They will all be disgraced. In fact, by the time our prime minister will come out with the glorious power that God has given to him, Chuko Kabiama, so many of them, shame will not even allow them to come close to us. Shame will not allow them. You see, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he already announced that this battle, Chuko Kabiama have taken over. The reason why every time you come, most of the time you see General Ross here, is because he knows that I am one of the few people standing on the side of truth. We don't brag about it. It is because our hearts are pure and clean towards our God and our Maker, and for the freedom of our people, the Biafran people. If it is what we will eat, God will provide. If it is what we will wear, God will provide. We are not going to, because of what we want to eat, or what we want to wear, or the car we want to drive, or anything we want to, hotel you want to build, and betray Biafran people. God forbid, over my dead body, to betray Biafra, to betray our prime minister. You know the funny thing? You can't even succeed. You can't succeed. I know. that by the time we gather in the land of Biafra, we're going to see every one of us. We're going to see every one of us. Yeah, please, I want you to know that if you make any negative comment about my prime minister, I will block you on my platform. So be very careful. Do not insult the prime minister of Biafra Republic government in exile, Odogu Simon Ekpa. Remember, I'm the armor bearer. Do not insult the prime minister. You know, some people, frustration have made them to begin to misbehave. So do not insult the prime minister. I am going to give you the last chance. Okay? Don't ever try it again. Don't try it again. Okay? Don't try it again. You say your name is War in don't try it again. I'm going to suspend you from commenting. So next time when you come back on my platform, don't try it again. Okay? Don't try it again, because this platform is Biafra Republic government in exile, and our prime minister, Simon Ekpa, always sends me on errand for our Biafran people. Pastor Van Van, remember I acknowledged you from beginning as the Brgie Minister of Information. But you were telling us that you are acting Minister of Information. I said, when it's time, you will understand. You are a man of God. You are a man of God. You're a spiritual man. Me, I was even rejecting it too. From the beginning, I said I am just acting. But now, the government understands that I need to take my place as a Minister of Information, and I have to keep Biafrans abreast of what is happening and of what is coming. Because if this platform is not here, you will not be able to know the truth. The only thing you'll be hearing is garbage from different places. Like one shameless idiot from, I think he resides somewhere in Vietnam. You know, somewhere in Vietnam. I don't want to promote his channel. You know, all of a sudden he started saying that Finland have concluded that they are going to extradite Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria. Somebody that have been fighting for Biafra. So all of a sudden he's using the platform that he used for Biafra, lying to people that Finland are going to extradite Prime Minister Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. I saw it. I said, what? And when they asked the idiot, he said it is AI that gave him the news. That it is AI. Let me play his voice. Let me play his voice so that you hear the voice of, you know, so that you people should be very careful. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is a Finnish citizen. And he is a law-abiding citizen. And when Finland court sentenced him, they know there is error in it. And that's why they gave him the chance to appeal. Now, if there is anything like extradition treaty with Finland, they wouldn't have sentenced him in Finland at that time. What they would have done, because the pressure from Nigeria to them was too much. They told Nigeria, we have no extradition treaty with you. And Simon Ekpa is a Finnish citizen. There is nothing like extradition of Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. It doesn't exist. And then one idiot is busy even preaching it, that Simon Ekpa will be extradited to Nigeria now. Why? What is wrong with you? So if by chance you listen to that idiotic voice, just know that they are hungry people, confused, twisting narratives because the devil have entered them. Okay? So it doesn't exist anywhere that Simon Ekpa extradited to Nigeria. No. He is still actively the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile. And he has told Biafrans that the governing council gives you instruction from him. So how can Finland extradite the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile to a terrorist country called Nigeria? It's not possible. It's not possible, okay? So I'm going to play that voice so that you will know. All right? I'm going to play that voice so that you will know. So please, do not allow liars to deceive you. General says, may the blessings of the Most High God be with you, he say, both now and forever, he say. May you remain blessed. More wisdom and understanding. God bless you, my dear brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so very much. Chukwu Kabiama bless you. I don't take this for granted. And all your work for Biafra, because you are a man of truth, all your work for Biafra, it will yield result, positive result. Everything you are doing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and for Mazi Simon Ekpa, none of them will, fall to the ground without being fulfilled. Everything will be accomplished. All your prophecies, all your declaration, all your statements, everything positively declared for Biafra, they will all come to pass because you are a man of truth. And the Lord God of Biafra is with you. Thank you so much, General Ross. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, don't mind all those Achikote Kwon, Uchikode, and the rest of them. They were looking for how to decode to decode you. And now I know the reason why he was looking for Ross. Yeah, Ross. Do you know Ross? Do you know Ross? I've not met Ross before. Even some of them, the independent media, they were busy saying it is Van that is Ross. Some of them even said, different things that I'm impersonating Ross. I don't know. I've not met him before. I am hoping that one day I will meet General Ross one-on-one, and that will be in Biafra land. And he's the one that will introduce himself to me and tell me I am General Ross. And I will praise God on that day. I know that day will come. That day surely will come. Now, the link for this broadcast is there, so that you people will know. Let me see whether it is.
Autopilot.
Hold on.
From the light source. There's the answer.
Okay. Yeah, let me play this voice for you.
Autopilot.
Some people just allow thank you, General Ross. Some people just allow devil to use them. Like this boy, I don't know if it is out of ignorance that you are allowing yourself to be used like this. You better stop it. I don't want to mention your channel. I know you will watch this program. Listen to what somebody is saying. Listen.
Yeah, about AI. Some people are here now, right? But look as if now, why not even I at that age? On I on a kind of primitive age, whereas now information on all back on. If you want to get information on an ayakagi, this is question I asked AI. Because one thing about AI, there is no information, none on this planet Earth. AI am a jebon of.
He said he asked AI question. You are asking AI question of something that everybody knows. Even Grok, do you know that Grok, when you ask Grok some questions, sometimes Grok will make mistake. So that's why I want to even give this idiot benefit of doubt that his foolishness doesn't allow him to know that there are different kind of AI. There is China AI, there is American AI, and AI is something that mimics people. You can have an AI version of me. Somebody can produce AI version of me. So that AI version of me, is it me? That somebody now take my picture and use it to produce vam, and that my picture will be moving and dancing. Is it me? So how will you go and be asking AI when you know you can go on Google and even Google and find out Finland? Does Finland have extradition treaty with Nigeria? Or even ask the Google, is Finland planning to extradite Simon or go to even Finland news or Finland website and find out? Not to say you ask AI, this is AI, and you are even stupid enough to start preaching it in a platform. Listen to him. Let me start it again. Where he's bragging like AI. Well, you know that AI is something that everybody is now using to fake a lot of things. Somebody can bring AI now and produce me and produce another lady. You see me making out with that lady. and it will look like me. And then somebody said, is that not Vam? Have you not seen AI videos of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu everywhere? Have you not seen those AI? So how can this idiot go? He went to ask AI about Simon Ekpa. Just a fool. He didn't even say he asked Chat GPT. Even Chat GPT might even be more current or more, more precise, or give a little bit more accurate. But the accurate fact is that Finland and Nigeria have no extradition treaty. And the case of our prime minister was, his sentence was done, and then an appeal is in the process. How can somebody who has appeal in process, an appeal date is out, and you're saying that they have agreed to extradite him to Nigeria? What kind of a human being are you? Just because you want to please some criminals, that eventually at the end of the day, you will see that they are all criminals. Now listen to himself.
Autopilot, taking up on moon. Yeah, boy, AI. On the some people are here now, right? But I see if now, why not even at that age? When I know that kind of primitive age, we are asking information on all back on. If you want to get information on an Ayakagi, this is question I asked AI. Because one thing about AI, there is no information, not on this planet Earth. AI am a jebon of book to see. I asked this AI this question just now about Simon like this year. Zema Komoboro. Makande Asina Dulia cover to the same task for that. When I go on the first line of judgment, go on the second one. Now the get worse on now finish your authority aside go extradition here. That way be concern on my now. Aside an extradition here. Debe. Wasa of Chinese Japan. And we not Nigeria. Because no, when I do shallow minded and myopic, blame me in you don't know my life, no one I told you. When you're not subject, when I not my call, not what I assume. When I then assume next meeting, look at the reality here. This is the reality.
Are you hearing the bastard? Because our PM have had meetings with us on 2 occasions and spoken to us, and because of that, his gang decided to use him to tell Biafrans these lies. And for your information, as our PM's appeal case is coming up and it will be sorted by the grace of Chukwu Kabiama, not only will our PM be coming on the Zoom, our PM will be live and direct with us. Just like it said, I should tell you people that he will join us soon. That people should not be distracted. Do not allow anything to, distract you. The same Obatobie, he said, I should tell you, do not allow anything to distract you. He is coming to join us soon. So AI gave him these rubbish lies. Okay? It's not AI in here. Now, another of our brother who got very angry and decided to go to the website, the proper website, to ask to make inquiries. He now went and he said, did Finland sign extradition to extradite Simon after his J term? Then when he went direct to the source, he now got the answer. No, Finland has not signed anything to extradite Simon Ekpa. Are you listening? To Nigeria after his J term. And reports saying otherwise are false or unverified. Here is the current situation as of early 2026. As of early 2026, here is the current reports are false. Here is the current situation as of early 2026. Are you guys seeing it? Let me remove this song. so that I'll be able to display the picture better. Okay. I think this way is better, so that I'll be able to see it. You see, here is the current situation as of early 2026. What actually happened? Simon, a Finnish Nigerian, self-proclaimed Biafran separatist leader, was arrested in Finland in late 2024 on suspicion of terrorism related activities and inciting violence. In September 2025, a Finnish district court sentenced him to 6 years in prison for terrorism offenses, aggravated tax fraud, and related wrongdoings. Okay. Now, that's the the findings of this one of our brother. You can find it everywhere. Well, because I get all the information that I need from the PM, and he speaks with us on weekly basis. I don't need to search anything, and I know all that is going on with him. Now, this guy that found this thing now got very angry and released his voice.
From the light source. There's here the answer. This guy in this guy, Mama,
okay, this person this person is claiming that no one was the idiot, no Vietnam corner. No one was no one was and I'm an actually no idiot corner. You understand?
No, put on a net, church, one person sees abroad person sense. You put on a social media, then about church, for one man will okay. You hear the and there's AI, you have to AI. Hey! As a back quiz, AI. Nah, which a biko. I'm gonna the person is in this guy voice. Biko. What happened? Maybe 0 minute. I beg. I let you make fashion to be with Jaffa Jana, and never have Jaffa with Bajana. Well, no, the person is in the voice. Biko. I trust me like this guy voice.
Well, I don't want to waste too much time on the this stuff, but I just want you to know that if there's any fear or any doubt in you people, please just cast it out, okay? Cast it out. Our Prime Minister, there is nothing like extradition to Nigeria. As soon as our Prime Minister's appeal, is done with, of course, 100%, he's going to win it. He's going to win it 100%. That one is sure. He's going to win the appeal, and he's going to be coming out very soon. Very soon. Remember, I told you guys, we are going to Finland. I will be in Finland in August. I'll be in Finland in August. And you people, the same way I was there in June. Remember, I was in Finland in June. It was when I was in Finland in June, that was the first time our PM came out and actually took pictures with us and spoke to us. I will be there again in August, and we will still meet with him again. Okay? So all these distractors, don't mind them. General Ross says, don't mind them. That word that many are called, but few are chosen, is directed to the Igbos. Many are called, but few are chosen. I believe you, sir. And that is the truth. Many are called. There are so many Igbos, so many Biafrans called, but few, just few, are chosen. Very few. The problem I have with our people is that they are not consistent at all. Our people are not consistent. Consistency is the key. Consistency. You see me as I dey here now. No matter what you do to me, I can never find myself on another path apart from that path where our Prime Minister and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are standing, and that path is leading to Biafra. I can't stand on another path. So if you have been deceived, been distracted, it is still early for you to wake up. it is still very early for you to wake up. And don't allow people to send you into bottomless pits or hellfire or whatever you may call it, for your own good. For your own good. Odogwu adigo ka ọ ga-adị. Odogwu adigo ka ọ ga-adị. Everything you see going on, our prime minister is seeing it, and he's just laughing. He's just laughing. But he keeps telling us, tell Biafrans to remain consistent, to remain focused, don't allow anything to distract you. It is good for things to happen. Very, very good. So when things are happening, your eyes are opening. Your eyes are opening. But for the mission to Biafra, no, there's no distraction. There's no distraction. So the Prime Minister of Brgie, Master Simon Ekpa, is very, very happy with what is happening to Nigeria. Now, Nigeria have exposed themselves the more. They have exposed themselves the more to America. Because when America is looking at them now, America will be wondering, these people told us that there is no Christian genocide and that they are going to fight the terrorists. What is the meaning of this $9 million and this lobby that is now going on? And the thing is making waves. And I am happy that the press is carrying it, all of them. Even their news stations are carrying it. Do you know how many years IPOB and Biafra have been lobbying? Do you know how many years we've been doing the issue of lobby? Not today. From Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to our prime minister. From Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to our prime minister. The lobby has been going on. Not today. Not today. So now, it is now that Nigeria want to now lobby because they say that Biafrans are lobbying. Our lobby didn't start today. And we are not lobbying for the wrong thing. We are lobbying for the right thing. But Nigeria is lobbying for the wrong thing. They are lobbying to launder their image, to cover their sins. Instead of going after terrorists and fighting them, they are lobbying so that America will not see them as a terrorist country anymore. So that America will not acknowledge them as a genocidal nation. But the genocide is real. The genocide is real everywhere. So every day they are shooting themselves on the foot. And all these things that are going on, it is advantage to our prime minister. It's advantage. So it makes the case of our PM much easier. Please, if there's anybody that wants to ask me any question, you know what I'll be doing these days? Most of the evening, I know that most of you in America, this is the time you are awake to watch programs. So this is my number. I will bring it out. If you want to ask any question, you can call me and ask so that you will not be deceived, okay? Call me and ask me. Ask Pastor Vam Vam Vam. I have put the link. Oh, the link is there already. So ask Pastor Vam Vam Vam, the information minister of Brgie, the only genuine information minister. And alcohol miri. Chuko Kaviama, I greet you. I appreciate you for what you are doing for us. Thank you. Yesterday, myself and Priest Obinna were praying, and the Almighty gave us a word in Isaiah chapter 42, verse 14. Isaiah chapter 42, verse 14. Chuko Kaviama reiterated in his word that he has been silent for a long time, but now he is running out of patience and he will act very, very soon. Vam, 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 mark it somewhere. Mark it somewhere. From the 18th of January, 2026, something will start happening from Aso Rock. Hey! General, anything you say, I believe you. Because sometimes I don't even know how you do it. That's why I'm saying I don't even know whether this guy is an angel or is a human being. I don't know. Because sometimes General Ross will tell you that they were having a meeting and I was there. And he will tell you what was going on there. And he will bust them from the 18th. From the 18th of January, which is tomorrow. The 18th tomorrow. The prophetic general. Thank you, sir. I know that Nigeria will never survive this. This crop of Biafrans, those that are focused, not those that are distracted. If you, by any mistake, after shouting, "Oh, Batobie, Odogu, Odogu," and then you fall out and you start misbehaving, following another Kurukere path, you will find yourself in the pit. This man, in Finland, we launched this book. In Finland, this book was launched, and it contains the names, some of the names you gave to Obatobie. Let me see. Let me mention some of the names of this man you see behind me here. Number 1, Obatobie 1 of Biafra land, the Terminator. Number 2, Mma ejiri gbuo agụ ndị iro si na ọ dịrọ nkọ, the underappreciated visionary with boundless capabilities. Hey, this book. Number 3, Ọchịarịrị ụmụ Biafra. Ọchụarịrị ụmụ Biafra. Nwa ka nwa, special child. The dragon. Odogwu nwoke. Ga n'ogwu. Dike ana akpa ogwu n'anya. Ekperima. A force that instills fear among foes, commanding attention and respect for the Biafrans. Agụ na-eche mba 1 of Biafra land. Ọgbajiri igwe kpọọ ya nkụ. Hey! Anya Biafra ji afụ ụzọ. Ọnụ na-ekwuru Biafra nke mbụ. Akara mmụọ, no. Ọkara mmụọ, ọkara mmadụ. Oke osisi dachiri ụzọ. These are so many names of our prime minister. So many. The names are so many. 100 and how many names do we have here? Titles. 190, 216. Hey, Chineke. I know everything about him. He always acknowledges Ohamadike ndị Igbo. Ohamadike ndị Igbo. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Wow. Great. You see this man? He's the finisher. Now ask yourself, what's the meaning of finisher? He is the finisher. Okay, 18. You say 18. Already I am on the 17th here where I am. I am on the 17th where I am. So somebody say 18 is in 2 days' time. Tomorrow is already 18. 18 is Sunday. So right here, it is almost 12:30. So the prophetic Ross has spoken that things will begin to happen from Aso Rock. From Aso Rock. So please, Biafrans, don't shake. Don't shake. You see, I was asking you guys, what is the finisher? The finisher means the one who will finish the job. The one who will finish the job. He is the one. He will finish the job. He will finish the job. So, and just remain focused and don't allow anything to distract you. Okay, another message from General Ross. From the 18th of January 2026, something will start happening in Aso Rock. I am inside Aso Rock on the 12th of January 2026 to activate it. From the 18th, the breeze will start blowing. That I can assure you. From on the 18th. And you know one thing? The only place you will see General Ross commenting is on my platform. You can't see it anywhere on social media. This is where you will get General Ross commenting. Only on this platform. So that's to tell you how hallowed and how blessed this our Prime Minister's platform is. And immediately Odogu begins to address Biafrans. The first propagation will begin from my platform. It's not because Nami Holy Pass, it is because of consistency. Because of consistency. So it is good for you to be consistent. Okay, somebody is reminding me of Simon Ekpa's, one of his names. Mazi, please don't forget Mirinariugu. Mirinariugu. I said the names are many. The names are many. Another name here is Ojoko na Ojo. Ojoko na Ojoto. Nkreka ite ejiesi nkaku. Nkreka ite ejiesi nkaku. Hey. Nekrepoto n'ụmụ mpọtọ. Nekrepoto n'ụmụ mpọtọ. Para nke ukwu n'ime nke ukwu. Hey! Ihe ukwu maburu enyi ma mabuo python. Ihe ukwu maburu enyi ma mabuo python. Oyiri onyiri ọnwụ. Hey! Okwuru ọra ndị Biafra. Okwere nkwa mee ya. Ọnwa na-etiri ọra. Nwa nkanka mkpụrụ mma. Hey! Ihe eri ọba. Udu akọ mmiri. Hey! Udu akọ mmiri. Another name. Anụ kpọrọ nkụ na-eju ọnụ. Ome ọkachie. Eku nwa ebu nne ọnụ. Eku nwa ebu nne n'enu. I couldn't read that one very well. Ikuku ebu mkpu. Ikuku ebu mkpu. Onye gafeta ọnọchie eze. Ofu osisi mere ọha. Ofu osisi mere ọhịa. Ofu osisi mere ọhịa. The interpretations are there. Ofu osisi mere ọhịa. One person who makes significant societal transformation. All the names I'm reading, the names comes with the translation. Okay. In case of maybe those of you that don't understand, well, one thing I will do is that maybe one of these days that we don't have much to discuss, maybe we just want to, relate. I will be reading the names so that you will know. You will know. So please, if there's any one of you that wants to ask me anything, where's my phone? I hope the phone is there. If you want to ask me anything, you're free to call and ask. Otherwise, I will go and get us some updates. I'll go get us some update from X. God bless you, our amiable leaders, Mazi Nnamdi and Simon Ekpa. With Elohim, our God, victory is assured. He say. Yeah, worry sister don't enter. Worry sister have enter.
Yes, my network is not good. I did not hear Agbaragburu. You people should go and find Agbaragburu and put inside. If not,
all of them, I said the name now.
Call Agbaragburu, don't let me hear.
What time I'll tell you there? I don't feel read all the name. The name plenty.
I never see him. You not call him. You not call him. You not there.
He go there. He there.
When I go reprint that book, when I go reprint them.
If you don't do, that's go reprint and then
yes, when I go reprint them, if not, we'll go revoke. When I go reprint them, I want to use this opportunity to salute our General Ross. That God bless you, sir. God bless you. We loyal to you, sir. We loyal to you.
General Ross don't write another thing. Wait, but we read what General Ross write. General Ross say, what our people don't understand is that Biafran's problem started in Britain. And the same problem we end from Finland. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen. PM Ekpa, a citizen of Finland. It is spiritual exposition. Oh my God. General Ross. General Ross. This will not be church general. It's an original general. Not be church. Wow. Thank you, General Ross. What is this, General Ross? They salute you.
Thank you, my general. We're loyal. Urobo is so loyal to you, sir. Carry go. Well, thank you very much. We are so happy when we see you in our platform. Thank you.
Yes.
You make us proud. You make us feel that we are still in the right path. You make us feel that there are still people that are still loyal and honest, that is still following up at OBA. Thank you very much. I don't know how to thank you, sir. Anytime I see your post, I always repost. Thank you very much. That is what I came back here to say.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Mama, my network is very bad, so I don't think I can stay with you inside this place. Because
no problem. I appreciate you, worry sister. No wahala. Man, somebody don't remember super chat today, and I appreciate the super chat. Kelechi has given us a super chat of 10 ejema. Thank you so much for the super chat of 10 ejema. Worry sister. General Ross said, thank you, our dear sister from General Ross. Yes. Thank you so much, General. We appreciate you. Biafra land will never forget you. Believe me. Biafra will never forget you. You and your storm, all the storm and the generals, the commanders that you are working with to end the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to bless you. He say. Kelechi, thank you for this super chat. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. Now, while I'll still wait for some of you that might want to say something, let me play a message from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is actually appreciating Donald J. Trump. Come and see it. Come and see. Because they don't know. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu,
Same way that I do.
saw it from afar. He knew what Donald Trump can do. He knew what Donald Trump can do. And that is what you are seeing today. Nigeria will never, Nigeria not go past this 2027 when they prepare for. I'm telling you. Nigeria must collapse. Listen to Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Why all this Trump? Why always you talk about Trump? We said to them because Trump is a very decent and honorable human being. He speaks the truth the same way that I do, not minding who is pleased. There is no space for political correctness
At all.
He calls things the way he sees them.
Yes.
When the clown they have in Asorok, the mask wearer, gave the claim, he said, Trump asked me why I am killing Christians in Nigeria. President Buhari, the one that is dead, raised as a mask wearing doppelganger to deceive the idiots. Go to my page again, of course, the post is being suppressed by Facebook, you will see it. The mask, you can see the mask on his face. You can see his fresh hands, the fresh hands of a supposed 80-year-old. And you're telling me that people are sensible and reasonable. I doubt that very much. I doubt it very much. And they come to me, they say, oh, don't talk about it. You shouldn't. Don't talk about it. I said, are you blind? Are you blind? Can you not see a mask? Can you not see the hole on his neck? Are you blind and foolish? that you cannot see those things. But because there is a climate of fear, a climate of suppression and subjugation, a climate of betrayal, a climate of treachery, a climate of sabotage, a climate of oppression. That is why none of you can stand up to speak the truth, to say that little boy can never be an 80-year-old. Look at his hands. He's there for the whole world to see. And you don't want me to speak that very truth because you have something to hide, because you're compromised, because you're a traitor. Only traitors are afraid of the truth.
Yes.
Trump asked me why I am killing Christians in Nigeria. Let me ask some of you, has the Pope ever been this brave to call Asorok and to say, why are you killing Christians? Has the Democratic Party in America been able to call and say, why are you killing Christians? Has the Archbishop of Canterbury been able to call? How about all the Pentecostal, mega Pentecostal pastors that come to the zoo, you go for their crusade, have they ever called? It's only Trump who said to the idiots they sent to him, why are you killing Christians? If you cannot love such a man, who are you going to love? Has Obama ever said such a thing before? Why are you killing Christians? No, he will never say it, because he is part and parcel of the problem. And tomorrow idiots will still say, why are you supporting Trump? Why do you support Trump? Your common sense cannot tell you that this man that confronted Jubril, when they sent Jubril to him, that said to Jubril, why are you killing Christians? Because if you present a squirrel to them as your president, they will accept. If you present a madman, a completely mad, if you bring a madman and say this is your president, of course they'll accept it. Any idiot sent to America, they will accept. Even if the idiot is wearing a mask, they will accept. Jubril went to America and Trump asked him this question. Which American president has ever done that before? Did the British Prime Minister do it? Why didn't they say, Theresa May called me and asked me, or David Cameron, or Boris Johnson? No, it's only in the whole world, only Trump is concerned for the dying Christian niggers you have in the zoo. And that is the man people say is a racist. Those who are not racist, those who claim they love you, you are being slaughtered. They cannot ask after you. It is a man you claim is a racist that is asking after you. Just how foolish black people are. They bring out their sentimental mumbo jumbo crap. Rubbish. Every time you tell them the truth, they can never ever absorb and assimilate that very truth and do something with it. Never in their lives. They prefer lies. That is why I like Trump. He tells you the truth the way he sees it. He doesn't give a damn how you're going to feel. That is inconsequential to him. What matters is the truth. And that truth has been spoken. If not that this idiot opened his mouth to say it, will you understand the amount of work that people are doing in Washington to try to highlight the plight of dying Christians in the zoo? All your pastors are concerned about is who insulted who and how much tithe you're going to pay. Your pastors see you the same way that the Fulani see you. They know you are foolish. Your pastors understand how foolish all of you are. That is why they treat you the way they treat you. And the Fulanis understand how hopeless and crazy we are. That is why they treat us the way they treat us. That is why they can kill you and talk about unity. As that's not telling you, they're telling you, oh, let's remain united. Oh, one united Nigeria. We intermarry. We know each other. You have your chemist shop in Bauchi. You have another chemist shop in Brennan Kebbi. You are selling spare parts in Kaduna. Can you imagine such rubbish? You are killing me. When I ask you to stop killing me, you tell me, oh, don't worry. Think of the things that unites us together. They know we are hopeless. We are sentimental fools. We are always very emotional. We are not cold and rational. Always emotion. always allowing our, should I say, nonsensical mentality. That is why we are poor. Let me tell you something. If you want to seriously change your life for good, sit down and ask yourself the following questions. Why are black people poor? Why is it that no African country can manufacture an aeroplane? I mean manufacture, not assemble. Why is it that no African country can feed itself without foreign aid? Why is it that despite the abundance of technology and knowledge, scientific knowledge, people are still homeless in Africa? People are still poverty-stricken in Africa? Ask yourself these questions. And if they don't, take what we preach, ask yourself a very simple question. Why are we living on top of oil, yet there is no running water? We drink the water that we go to defecate in. Ask yourself that simple question. Why do we have oil pollution in our land when Shell and other people, Brgie and Halliburton, who are extracting oil from our land, there is no oil spillage in their own country? There is no pollution, no environmental degradation. Any day you answer those questions, believe me, you will change. If you fail to ask yourselves those questions, then you are finished. A black man is the worst creation on this very earth. I say it without apology to any idiot. The most useless thing God ever created is the brain of a black man. They don't listen very well. Trump is fighting for you. You have...
Are you hearing that? Hey, are you hearing what Onyendu is saying? Are you hearing what he's saying? I want him to repeat that again. And he's a black man, oh. For you to see when somebody stand on truth. Yeah. He said the most useless thing God ever created is the brain of Ndishoji. Hey, Chineke mere mebere. Onyendu. Hey.
Why is it that no African country can manufacture an aeroplane? I mean manufacture, not assemble. Why is it that no African country can feed itself without foreign aid? Why is it that despite the abundance of technology and knowledge, scientific knowledge, people are still homeless in Africa? People are still poverty-stricken in Africa? Ask yourself these questions. And if they don't, take what we preach, ask yourself a very simple question. Why are we living on top of oil, yet there is no running water? We drink the water that we go to defecate in. Ask yourself that simple question. Why do we have oil pollution in our land when Shell and other people, Brgie and Halliburton, who are extracting oil from our land, there is no oil spillage in their own country? There is no pollution, no environmental degradation. Any day you answer those questions, believe me, you will change. If you fail to ask yourselves those questions, then you are finished. A black man is the worst creation on this very earth. I say it without apology to any idiot. The most useless thing God ever created is the brain of a black man. They don't reason very well. Trump is fighting for you. You have not fought for yourself before. You have never ever...
Trump is fighting for you. He said this thing from Donald Trump's first tenure. That's when he was saying this. Trump is fighting for you.
Black man is the worst creation on this very earth. I say it without apology to any idiot. The most useless thing God ever created is the brain of a black man. They don't reason very well. Trump is fighting for you. You have not fought for yourself before. You have never ever before called us up to say, why are you killing Christians? But you can open your useless nigger mouth, your useless black nigger idiotic mouth to discourage Trump. Because you're foolish.
Very foolish.
And very, very hopeless. And that is why Fulani are messing with you. All of it. And where they leave off, your useless pastors will round it up for you. They protested against fuel hike during Jonathan's regime because Jonathan was a gentleman. Where are those pastors today? If you can do it under Jonathan and not under this President Janjaweed Fulani Caliphate regime of terrorism, that means you're a hypocrite. The Bible calls you a hypocrite. If you're a pastor that protested under Jonathan, you came out on the streets and you cannot do something now, you are a hypocrite. And if you're a hypocrite, you cannot be the servant of God. It's impossible.
Impossible.
These are the things you need to know. Where are all the idiots that told you that they can see in the future? That Buhari is good for you. Where are the idiots now, I ask you? All the idiots with the Bible, where are those fools now, I ask you? Do you see how God disgraced all of them? To say your prophecy is not from me. All that nonsense, all these stupid people, all these idiotic, these children of perdition that we are predicting about how Buhari is going to bring glory days back. Where are those fools now?
Where are they?
But you being a black idiot that you are, tomorrow when they call you, you go to the adoration ground. Tomorrow when they call you, you go to their huge dome. And you give them your tithe, your offering, you plant, you sow, you water the seed. Because you're black, because you are unreasonable, because you are foolish. They came out to protest under Jonathan, yes? Ask your pastor. It's an assignment. On Sunday, all of you, or those of you that go to church, ask them, Pastor, Super Pastor, why was it that under Jonathan you came out to protest, sir? You called him Daddy Gio. Daddy Gio, how come under Jonathan all of you came out to protest? Daddy, why don't you go and protest now?
Daddy.
He will not go because he's a hypocrite. He's a child of Lucifer. You people don't want to hear the truth. The problem with black people is that you don't want to hear the truth. You don't like it. But as the scriptures made us to understand, that truth will set you free.
That truth will do what? Will set you free. Now, there's a video I saw this morning.
Why?
And I want to bring it to you. In fact, there are so many videos, but this analysis from this man is very powerful. I want you to listen to where this man actually dismantled, Nigeria and Tinubu government. Very powerful. Listen to this.
Let me start by making something very, very clear. This podcast is not an attack on American lobbyists who are just doing their job. It is not an attack on consultants who are just taking care of their families. This is an indictment of a failed Nigerian political strategy, of a failed Tinubu strategy. And yes, it is also an indictment of the talkative Senate president, Godswill Obot Akpabio, who is implicated here. Because when a government spends $9 million to explain itself abroad, a poor African country, it has already admitted that it has failed at home. Failed woefully. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Fiona show on YouTube. Today, we separate facts from opinions, policy failure from public relation panic. This is a scandal. It is a terrible scandal that Tinubu is now begging with $9 million in Washington, D.C. Issue 1. Let's go with confirmed facts. Confirmed facts. Facts. According to a report by the Africa Report, Nigeria hired DCI Group for a $9 million lobbying contract. That is about $750,000 per month. $750,000 a month. In Naira, do you know how much it is? More than 1 billion every single month. Man, now wow, in a country with multidimensional poverty. The contract was signed via Aster Legal on behalf of Nigeria's National Security Advisor, no Ribadu. Ribadu again, the hypocritic Ribadu again.
Yes.
Fact. The stated purpose, is to convince Washington that Nigeria is serious about protecting Christians and countering terrorism. Fact. This is the largest known African lobbying contract in history, on record. These facts are not in dispute. They're not. Issue 2. Ribadu, hypocrisy and credibility. This is my opinion. This is the opinion of Ofion Okwa. Now, let me tell you clearly that, in my view, Ribadu is not being truthful with President Trump about the depth of Nigeria's religious violence crisis and the collapsing Nigerian state. As Nigerians will say, it's a lie. It's a lie. Many Nigerians, including respected voices, accuse Ribadu of being an enabler or at minimum a silent bystander for years in the face of Islamic extremism. Let me give one example that haunts Nigeria. I'm not aware, and I stand to be corrected. I stand to be corrected that no Ribadu said a single public word when Deborah Samuel was brutally murdered by his classmates in Sokoto for saying in the class that she was a born-again Christian. She was murdered for that blasphemy. There was no national outrage from those greedy politicians in Nigeria. There was no moral clarity from no Ribadu. So when Washington is told that, Nigeria is protecting Christians, so my questions are simple. Protecting them when? When? In 2026? Protecting them where?
Where?
And who is speaking for the dead here? Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a PR problem. This is a credibility problem. The Nigerian state is very weak and very hypocritic. That is the issue here. Issue 3. The lobbies, I repeat, the lobbies are not the problem at all. Let me be fair. The lobbies are just innocent professionals doing their job. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I know about some of them. Some of them are actually very good people. They are not criminals. They are not responsible for Nigeria's failures. Yeah. So when Nuhu Ribadu take 9 million to go and beg them, that is Nuhu Ribadu's problem. Yes. As serious people, though, I would request from the lobbies that they should do one thing first. They should listen to Christian victims in Benue. In Benue, in the Middle Belt. Listen to families in Plateau. Listen to survivors in Southern Kaduna. Listen to the 3 Catholic bishops that were murdered in cold blood by Islamic terrorists. No amount of talking points can erase lived trauma. This is not messaging. This is blood on the ground. Blood on the ground.
Yeah.
Thousands, tens of thousands have died. Issue 4. I don't even think this will work, in my opinion. Now, this is my judgment, and I own it. This lobbying effort will not work. Why? I'll give you a reason, the reasons. Because Donald Trump has criticized Nigerian leadership before. Since his first term, he brought in Buhari to the White House, who looked like a dead man. Former President Muhammadu Buhari later recounted after that meeting that during his 2018 White House visit, Trump asked him directly, why are you killing Christians? This was asked to the Nigerian president. This is like Trump was in power in 2019 the first time. A claim Buhari himself made public in a 2020 interview that tells you everything. It looked like this Magnitsky Act that is used to stop these greedy Nigerian politicians from getting visa is yielding fruit. It will sanction them. It will not allow them bring their children to come and study in the US. Big men now are sweating. They don't want consequences that follow them or their children. That's why they're taking $9 million of Nigerian money and coming to spend to beg in Washington, D.C. Issue 5, the street verdict. I talked to a lot of people. Let me read a quote, because Nigerians are very upset. Let me read a quote from a prominent Nigerian observer. Quote, this quote reflects public sentiment. Quote, they just chopped their money, $9 million. Over $100 million was wasted over the past 11 days in the US. It was a dollar fest, this lobbying. That lobbying firm would not do anything. The next strike at the terrorists is just around the corner. Unquote. That means Trump is coming again. This is not academic analysis. Sokoto is not the end. This is straight realism. I am quoting the streets. I'm not telling you. I'm quoting the streets. Issue 6. Gospel Akpabio and the scandal shadow. This guy has no credibility. The Senate President Gospel Akpabio, and credibility matters in today's world. Separate U.S. filings show lobbying linked to letters written on behalf of Senate President Gospel Akpabio. Letters. Akpabio is publicly tarred with scandal. The guy is a moving scandal. EFCC indictments that are still there.
Yes.
They are unresolved corruption allegations. A deeply contested political reputation. He has attacked from everybody. including his own. You cannot convince Washington you are serious about reform while your messengers symbolize impunity. All you have to do is to look at God's way. Is that the person representing Nigeria? Look at his problem. Natasha, all this problem is all people are screaming at him. You should serve in poverty versus priorities.
Okay.
Here is the moral obscenity. Nigeria is ranked among the world's worst countries for multi-dimensional poverty. Millions without food, health care, education, or security. Yet, this government found $9 million using Ribadu's company and his people, or whatever is used, not to protect Nigerians, but to explain failure to Washington. That is not leadership. That is elite self-preservation. The big men in Nigeria are now in a protective mode. They want to dodge Trump so that they can continue. This is my closing final judgment. Let me end very clearly. Fact. Nigeria hired US lobbyists for $9 million. Fact. The goal is to reshape US perception. To lie. In my opinion, no.
To lie.
To the US. Opinion. This will not stop US pressure. This will not erase failure, governance failure. This will not silence the dead. Because legitimacy is earned on the ground. You cannot purchase it on Care Street. Not on Care Street. This is the final question on YouTube. I am the voice of the voiceless.
Thank you.
I am your independent voice documenting what power hopes will stay quiet. I am telling fearless truths. I am Ofyong Akwa. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Make we go.
Hey, this was just a cruise. Yeah, the cruise with Nigeria. All right. There's another video. Okay, let's see what our PM said here. Let's listen to what our PM said here. Very important. Let's hear this. Okay, this is important. I want us to see this.
We have been celebrating the winning of President Donald Trump. Donald Trump is not going to be the one to declare Biafra or give us Biafra, but he has a lot to do with it, especially for the interests of the United States, which in turn will also be for the interests of the Biafra people, and of course for the interests of the West. So what we are doing here is a win-win for everybody. It is not just about Biafra. It is not just about the United States. It is not just about the interests of the West, but it is for everybody's interest. The African interest, Biafran interest, American interest, and the European Union interest. So we'll continue to do this to make sure that our land, our women and children are protected from this terrorist state of Nigeria. We have been celebrating the winning of President Donald Trump. Donald Trump is not going to be the one to declare Biafra or give us Biafra, but he has a lot to do with it, especially for the interests of the United States, which in turn will also be for the interests of the Biafra people, and of course for the interests of the West. So what we are doing here is a win-win for everybody. It is not just about Biafra. It is not just about the United States. It is not just about the interests of the West, but it is for everybody's interest. The African interest, Biafran interest, American interest, and the European Union interest. So we'll continue to do this to make sure that our land, our women and children are protected from this terrorist state of Nigeria. We have been celebrating.
You see that? Did you see that? I had to allow it to repeat again and again. Our own effort is also needed. Donald Trump is playing his role. We have our own role to play. So anyone distracting you today is trying to distract you from playing your own role. Very important. You see this, our finisher. He will finish this job. He must finish this job, and there's no two ways about it. He will make sure Nigeria ends, and he will make sure Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is free. He will make sure. So you need to get that into your thick skull and don't allow anyone to distract you. Very, very, very important. Very important. Yeah. There is something I saw this morning, and I never knew about this. Honestly, I even made a quote. I said, honestly, I never knew about this. I never knew that Obasanjo tried to remove, or not tried, he removed the Arabic sign on the 100 naira notes, and the Fulani almost took him down because of that. For you to know that the Islamization of Nigeria didn't start today. I'll play this one and I will call it a night. Listen and learn. Listen and learn. What Obasanjo did. The Fulanization of Nigeria didn't start today. The plan to Fulanize Nigeria didn't start today. It has stayed. It is something that has stayed a long time. Come and see this.
You see this note on my screen, 100 naira notes. This particular note is a Nigeria currency, 100 naira note. Is hated among Nigeria currency, not because it carries Awolowo's inscription, Awolowo's picture, or we now have subsequent, notes that is higher in value. No, but it's hated among Nigeria currency, most especially in the northern part of Nigeria, because it happens to be the first currency that did not carry Islamic inscription.
Do you see that? The 100 naira note is hated mostly among the Fulani North or Hausa North because it is the first Nigerian note that didn't have the Arabic inscription on it. You're going to hear the history. Let me allow him to start again. Watch.
You see this note on my screen, 100 naira notes. This particular note is a Nigeria currency, 100 naira note. Is hated among Nigeria currency, not because it carries Awolowo's inscription, Awolowo's picture, or we now have subsequent, notes that is higher in value. No, but it's hated among Nigeria currency, most especially in the northern part of Nigeria, because it happens to be the first currency that did not carry Islamic inscription. Okay, let's talk about history a bit. You see, before Abacha passed on, during his regime, Abacha actually maintained the secularism of this country. Abacha never for one day proposed any form of religious dominance like what we're seeing today, Islamization of Nigeria. Abacha never proposed it one day. And Abacha appreciated every religion in Nigeria. In fact, if you walk up to Sani Abacha and discuss all this nonsense of religious dominance, it might cut off your head. And I remember vividly, during his regime, Sultan of Sokoto cannot drink water and drop cup peacefully. They no born away. Abacha. But the guy actually died mysteriously. Okay, these things are the things that made me to have soft spot for Abacha. Eventually, Obasanjo came on board. And Obasanjo actually understood, as a former general, he understood that there are elements that are playing in Abacha's regime. And these elements, look, they are loyal to Abacha, and some of them not too loyal to Abacha, and they've been on this Islamization of Nigeria for a long time. It has been a matter that they are playing on a low key. President Obasanjo did something that I really like so much. What did he do? The moment he became the president, as a former general, he understood what it means to be loyal to your Oga. There were some of these military generals, high-ranking military officers that were loyal to Abacha to the core, while some were not too loyal, but they've been on this agenda of religious dominance. Just that Abacha never gave a room one day. So what Obasanjo did, number one, was that he gave them compulsory retirement. They never saw it coming. What did he do? He just awarded them, vacation. So they should all go for vacation. About 200 plus of them. So they all went for vacation thinking that, oh, this guy's a nice guy. As they were coming back, it was at the barrack gates. They handed over to them their retirement. They could not enter the barrack. And you know what it means for an army to be without uniform? It's like a fish out of water. So they were surprised. They were enraged. They were angry. But the order stands that you are not allowed to go into the barrack. So it was from the gates, the entrance, they sent them back to where they prepared for them. They could not access their information. They could not access their properties and some information that they have at their disposal. So government took charge of it. In fact, this is what Obasanjo did that made his regime to go smoothly for that first 4 years. Now, number two is that Obasanjo called for all the Nigeria currencies, 5 naira, 10 naira, 20 naira, and 15 naira. He ordered for the expansion of Islamic inscription on those notes, and he converted those inscriptions to normal write-up. So, the North were angry. They didn't like it because they've been given these excuses that it's because they could not read. They are less educationally development state. That is why they have to write on our notes in Arabic so that they could read. But Obasanjo did not care. He removed those things from Nigeria notes. And he ordered for this smart guy called Shasoludo. Wow, Shasoludo, I will never forget that guy. This President Shasoludo, the governor of Anambra State. Shasoludo was very brilliant. We didn't know where Obasanjo pulled that guy from that time. It just came. When you ask Shasoludo talking, you will know this guy is brilliant. You know this is Harvard scholar talking. He was very brilliant. In fact, it was because of Shasoludo that Nigerian students discovered economics as a course. So then, everybody went to go and study economics as a course because of Shasoludo. He was very, very brilliant. So Baba told him that, look, you are going to get me a new note, 100 naira note. So in no time, Shasoludo brought it up, and 100 naira note was created. And it happens to be the first Nigerian note without Islamic inscription. In fact, after this, Obasanjo regime was caught under pressure from different cardinals of the world. The pressure was so much that the next note, the subsequent note that came after the Naira note had to carry Islamic inscription, and the subsequent one, 500, 1,000. But 100 Naira note happens to be the first Nigerian note that did not carry Islamic inscription. And these are the two things that Obasanjo did that actually, made the regime to go smoothly, and at the same time, that I really like so much. After he left, he chose Goodluck Jonathan. So that was when he knew that this one is a chicken now. That was when they came up with all sort of, terrorism, terrorist attack, Boko Haram, and all of that. They couldn't try it during Obasanjo's regime. Who born you?
So you see that? Did you know before? I never knew that they gave Obasanjo hell just because it tried to remove all the Islamic inscription on the Naira notes. He never succeeded. He was only able to remove one. He didn't even remove anyone. He had to print his own 100 Naira without Islamic inscription, and hell was loose on him. So that was the last currency that was printed without Islamic inscription. Remember, even our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, had did a broadcast to expose them. Even the what do you call it? The army, Nigeria army. They have in their flag or whatever they are this thing. They have Arabic. Nigeria is an Islamic state. That's why we can never, never, never be a part of Nigeria. So I'm going to leave it here until I'll see you guys tomorrow by the grace of Chukwu. But before I go, please, those of you that are watching, this it's already a new day. We will be having our town hall. Let me bring town hall in Alonso Town Hall. Alonso Town Hall will be taking place today already. It is already a new day. But let me put Alonso Town Hall meeting today. Please don't miss it. Join us for the Alonso Town Hall. So if you are from Alonso, you are invited, and not only you, all Biafrans will be joining you for this town hall. All Biafrans will be joining you for this town hall because it is a Biafra thing. So where are the counties that consist of Alonso? Alonso State, the counties are Abiama County, Adadada County, Adanogo County, Adanome County, Ehaopi County, Igbo Ano County, Igbo Etiti Central County, Igbo Etiti East County, Igbo Etiti North, Ohozaekwe County, Igbo Etiti South County, Igbo Etiti West County, Mbano County, Nsukka Central County, Obieze County, Ogboli County. So if these names are familiar to you, you know that you are the one that we are visiting tomorrow, and Biafrans will be in Alonso tomorrow, Saturday, 17th of January, 7 p.m. Biafra time. And as I'm going to be ending this program now, I will be posting the link to that town hall meeting on my Twitter handle. Please do not forget to join us tomorrow. We will probably do a reminder in the afternoon tomorrow so that you will not forget. Thank you very much, my people. I was supposed to have a live broadcast with the Homeland admin. I'm very sure that by now they must have slept because it is very, very late now. It's already past 1 a.m. in Biafra land. So please, let's see you in that town hall. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you. Sorry, there's an ambulance person. Thank you, my Commander Ross. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you, every one of you. Thank you, Worry Sister, for coming up to join me. Thank you so very much. Thank you, our brother that gave us super chat support. I want to appreciate you once again. Thank you very much. Kelechi, appreciate you. All right. Good night, everyone. Catch your phone. Let's dance to the music of our Prime Minister. Mehe, mehe. Okay.
Tell me what we do, everybody want to kill us. They want to take what belongs to us. We they love our neighbors, so we they love ourselves too. So it is written in the holy book. If I not channel, na meranyi biko kodo onyolu welo mono aya na meranyi do onyolu welo mono onyo chai chukwu kikele anyị na bogi bia nyela your promises. Oh, na me oh, onuzo ke Biafra me merani onuzo ke Biafra me na merani onuzo ke Biafra me merani onuzo ke Biafra me ndiro marani buruburu anachi wepunda anyị n'ike shata oh they are holding our lead Mazina Bika now is Prime Minister Mazi Simon we shall rise and defend our land the land of rising sun is our hope Yogi Bikonu Sitende Mosiki Kamehe Iwele